Hello, chat. Hi. Um, Welcome to the stream. Hey, so it's a bit of a early morning stream today. I apologize for this being on, I guess, such a subtle notice, but yeah. Hi, chat. Um, Today I'm just gonna be sitting down to talk with you guys a little bit. But we may be doing some corruption stuff. I say may, and I really do mean may this time, because I I just want to talk to you guys a little bit about how I'm doing for a second, because life's kind of weird right now, guys. I'm I'm just going to be completely upfront with you. I'm struggling. Uh, Not in terms of like paying for a house or something or bills, because I don't do that. I guess I'm privileged in that right, if you will. Um, but I'm personally just struggling a lot in terms of really keeping some motivation here with what I do, right? So, and I don't know. This channel means a lot to me, as I think a lot of you guys know. Has kind of been my baby for what, 7 years, 7 years now. And I don't know. It's I just want to talk to you guys about my feelings right now on where I'm sort of feeling mentally about everything. Um so again, serious discussion here. Hope you guys can be respectful of that. But I'm sort of struggling a little bit to kind of do what I want to do at the moment, right? Uh at the moment I'm just having some issues with I think just personal life, but also I think it bleeds a lot into my YouTube stuff as well. Um I apologize if I'm speaking a bit on the weird side at the moment. I am I am a little bit tired, but I also think that plays a little into where I'm at right now. Simply put, my life is not in the order that I would want it to be in at the moment. And most of that is just regarding personal stuff that I want to do in the future. Uh, I'm also having a lot of issues with certain habits that I've had. They've caused me to be a lot more lethargic, and I'm like stuck in bed and everything of that sort. Um, and it is just not good. Uh, Spend a lot of my time doing things that I feel like I just want to do more productive stuff, but I think uh you know, I think just so much of my life right now is just taken up by problems that I have. Um and uh I don't know. I think it's just kind of something that I think I've just needed to address um for a little bit now. And uh I don't know. Um I'm also kind of in a weird headspace regarding some corruption stuff. Mostly to give you guys a little bit of information. Uh I This is something that I've on and off struggled with for years, but it always kind of lingers with me. I think a big part of what I do, and I think what a lot of content creators do, is it's really important to me that I kind of you know, keep you guys in the know-how of like I wanna do something outside of corruptions. You know? Um this is something that I'm a little you know, I'm a little iffy about, but I I want to do something outside of corruptions, right? Um I there's some ideas that I've had that I want to experiment with. Unfortunately, those ideas don't usually last long though. Uh Mostly just because listen, give you a little bit of a breakdown as it is. I've mentioned this before, but nowadays I don't care as much about the views, if that makes any sense. I don't really care about views, money, all that. And you would think that would mean that I would just be fine to do whatever I want to do. The reality, though, is that there's still an element of caring because I want to be able to entertain people, right? And when I'm not able to reach out as to as many of like to as many people, due to the fact that I'm doing something that is not too popular or even foreign amongst this community, it's just gonna happen, you know? I mean, I'm kind of in this state where I've accepted that I know a lot of you guys aren't really here for much outside of corruptions, F and F, whatever it is. Um, and that to me makes me feel like there's no point in branching out. Uh, it's just difficult because as much as maybe some of you guys think like oh well, I'm fine with seeing whatever. Uh, it's difficult because again, there's still a majority of this community, a mass majority, that are pretty much here for one thing, kind of the one trick pony, if you will. Um, and I don't know. I have things that I'm interested in. I have ideas that I've wanted to do for such a long time, but I just don't think I'm ever going to be able to execute them without feeling happy initially doing it and then realizing that there's not much of an impact I'm making. Um, I don't know. It's nowadays especially I hate saying a lot about this kind of stuff, you know? Complaining about this kind of stuff is that how do I word this? Frick, I lost my train of thought. Um yeah, I sorry, I'm like spacing out bad, but I don't know. It's still healthier than bottling up. Yeah, I mean that's true. It's for me, it's just very hard. I remember where my train of thought is now. Uh it's really hard because I want to be able to do there's so many ideas that I have that don't involve corruptions um or anything of the sort, and unfortunately I just don't think there's much of a place for it, right? um it's just it's rough. I want to do so much more, but you know, unfortunately, we're in a situation where I want to make this really clear because, again, I know I didn't really clarify this, but I enjoy doing corruptions. I don't want that to be misconstrued at all. But um what's difficult for me is just having that be all I feel like I can do and be able to reach out enough, you know? Um and again, you just pair this with the fact that I'm in not the greatest spot in terms of just where I'm at in my personal life. I've got a good group of friends. I've got a lovely girlfriend, but you know, not all the time does that equate to happiness, I feel. Um, but it's just tough. Um, Again, there's just so much I want to do. There's so much I want to do. But I don't feel like I'm going to be able to reach out to money. So I figure at this point, it's just like, what's the point? Hmm. I don't know. I apologize if this isn't exactly the stream that, you know, maybe you were looking for per se. I'm just really stuck. Uh, I could recall even going back to sometime last year where I wanted to branch out and just do casual playing through games, or even really just like I had a lot of like really in depth edited ideas. Um, but it's just, I don't know. It's very difficult for me. Um, for every person who leaves, there's a chance you'll get someone who will join in. I guess it's just a lot, man. I don't know. Um, I just don't know what I want to do, man. I really don't. Um, oh, Mr. Eklund, thank you for the €10 leave. £10 euro. I don't know which one it is. Oh, you're free in the way supporting you all the way through corrupting games. It doesn't have to be daily or weekly. I appreciate that. Because listen, guys, I mean, like the reality is that I'm not a busy person unless if I'm doing this, right? I don't have a job outside of this. I do this for fun. Um, a lot of my other time is either spent talking to friends or being stuck in bed, just not here doing much. I'm I feel like it's just always been a clear sign for me that I'm not how do I word this? I'm just a lot of this time that I've been inconsistent has been for a reason. And it hasn't been that I've been busy with other stuff, it's been that I've just been struggling. Um, but I don't know. Probably remove corruptions from the title. I don't think we're going to be doing corruptions today. I just don't think that's in the cards. Some of you guys might see that for a little bit still, and I apologize. But yeah, I'm again just wanted to come on here and talk to you guys about this. I don't know. Just thought. Hey Steven, thank you for becoming a tier 1. Much appreciated. If I would have known this would have actually been as serious as it was, I actually probably would have turned everything revenue related off because I don't know why. It's just like, I feel weird. But yeah, no, thank you for the tier 1 Jordo supporto. It's much appreciated. I'm just trying my best, fellas, and I'm just struggling. You know, I'm just hoping I can get something figured out with what I want to do with this whole thing, even if it's, I keep doing corruptions, and maybe I can get back to doing corruptions consistently and actually enjoying it. It'd be great. It's just right now, and I know this is tough to say right now when it's been like this for like what 7 months. Right now I'm just not, I think, in the headspace for it. But I don't know. On a bright side, going forward, I do want to I do want to try and just change some stuff around with my life personally, because again, as a lot of you know, frick, dude, I'm zoning out. I can't remember what I was gonna say. Shoot, man. I usually run polls about this ideas for new content. Your audience hardly only watches corruption videos in their free time. Surely they'll watch other content too. I would hope. It's just, I think a lot of channels who blow up in the modern day of YouTube, they blow up for like a one trick pony type of deal. You know? Like if you're big enough, you're still probably going to be getting enough views to be able to sustain yourself, whatever. That's not what's important to me. The reason I have so much of a problem with the idea of like I want to do a bunch of other content, but I don't feel like I can branch out isn't because of views to a technical degree. I say to a technical degree. It's not about money. It's more just an issue of I live and breathe the idea of being able to work hard on this type of content and to be able to reach as many people as I can and make people happy. And in a way, I guess you could say that's views related. But it was also just very clear back in the day when I made, this is before I got into doing corruptions consistently last year. I did kind of uncut video playthroughs of Binding of Isaac. And those just were, people didn't seem interested. That was even expressed in the comments, and that was, I guess, the bigger sign to me. So I figure if I'm not able to entertain with that stuff, what's the point of it? You ever check the videos my audience watches part of the YouTube analytics? I haven't, but well, okay, I think I did check it at some point. Problem is, it was cluttered with everything F and F for me last time I checked, and I've been very vocal in saying I'm just not doing F and F anymore. It's not happening. That community was terrible for me, man. But I can check some stuff with it, you know. It is interesting to look at some of the analytical sides of this kind of stuff. Yeah, I'll pretend like I know where I'm going. They have a research tab now? Explore what viewers are searching for on YouTube. Dang. Oh, your viewers' searches. Hello? I didn't know this was a thing. Exposed nerve. Ain't no way my viewers are really out here searching for capybaras. I gotta start making videos on capybaras. Pretty sure most of the F&F community is gone from the channel by now. Potentially. I don't know. Ugh. Capybaras are great. Dude, I love the okay kind of the okay I pull up memes. Man, wow, Lyric is playing Muse Dash, yeah. I don't know. But I will say, just on a more positive note, one of the big things, and I think this actually could help out a lot. It actually could be a solution to all of my problems that I have with this. I just want to do better to kind of help my my own mental health. Just kind of do more, and like what I mean by that, okay? I've had, and I know it sounds like a joke, but listen, addiction's a real thing, guys. I don't have an addiction to like alcohol, if that's what you're thinking. No, I just have a severe addiction to anything soda related, and that's not good. That's not really the best as it is. So I'm just trying to make it a point to not drink as many of those. Um, and just eating better. One of the biggest changes I think I'm really just gonna have to make, just to really be to myself, is listen, I told myself I was gonna do this the other day, and I dropped the idea really quick, but I I'm gonna be like really trying to just stay away from like just anything where I can socially, okay, this sounds weird, but anything where I can just socially interact. And I know what you're thinking, why would you do that when you could talk to all your friends and everything about all the problems you're having? And I'm doing that because the problem stems from the fact that I think I spend too much time talking to those people. Spend too much time with others, and I don't ever give myself time to look inwards on myself. And so as a result, you know, I just need time to be to myself. You know, which sucks because that'll even mean time away from the girl and everything. But I think I've always stood by a certain statement. I'm one of those people where I feel as if I know a lot of the right words to say when it comes to, not to stroke my ego, but I've always had a very easy time trying to help others. And I don't necessarily nowadays have the most difficult time trying to help myself, but I don't give myself a lot of space to process where I'm at. You know what I mean? Um, I don't give myself a lot of space to do that, and I think that's what I'm in like severe need of needing to do. Um, take a break, but yeah, I mean, like I'll probably be just taking a break. Um, I'm I'm hoping again I won't need to be away from here too much longer. Um, I will also say, by the way, I do want to make this known that despite the vibe being a little similar, I will not be talking about anything related to Technoblade's passing. Um, uh, so yeah. Um, I think really just what a lot of this is uh definitely got to boil down to is for me, again, for all I know, guys, listen, if I can get myself in a good enough state, I might not even need to worry about branching out. I can just get back into it, let everything feel natural. But for the most part, uh, I just I just think I need to like improve stuff in my life outside of all this because habits and everything don't really catch up to you as much when you can't put as much time towards those habits because of school. But now that my days at the moment consist of waking up, eating, sleeping, going to the bathroom, doing stuff with this channel. Um, there's not much that goes on in my life. And unfortunately, as a result, a lot more of my habits can kind of catch up with me. So, just realized it's going for another 1.5 to 2 months. See, that's kind of the thing is that for me, it's a little more than that. And by a little more than that, I mean, I don't ever have school again. I'm graduated. I've been graduated since May of 2021. But all in all, guys, I think listen. I just wanted to come on here, talk to you guys for a little bit, and just keep you guys updated with where I'm at. You know, uh, this is a very different stream than more recent streams. It's a lot more, again, a lot more serious. But I think I just need to do my best to give myself me time because I haven't given myself the time to just confront myself for more than like 5 seconds, you know? YouTube time I've had some good distance with, but I think YouTube time isn't necessarily what I need at this moment in time in my life. It's time just to myself as a whole. Um, and I see all the kind where I'm not reading chat messages nearly as much this stream, and I apologize, but I just want to get my word out, tell you guys how I'm feeling, and just know I do see all of your very kind messages, and I really do appreciate it. You guys mean the world to me, and I really hope you know that because as many ups and downs that this channel can have, okay, like some could say I'm having ups and downs in terms of my analytics. Woo, that's not what matters to me. For me, ups and downs are more defined by my motivation to do things on this channel. And it's never because of you guys. And I hope you know that. I'm never going to push that blame on you guys because I don't feel as if that's right. But going outside my hope, this is assuming you rarely do so. Well, the thing is, I don't have a lot of space to be able to go out and do a lot. I don't drive. However, especially more recently, I've been getting back into the grind. I've always done this a really good bit, but I go out for hour and a half walks, just around my neighborhood, observe nature and all that. So I do actually get some outside time. I just think maybe other issues such as my diet and everything, and you know, issues with motivation, I can get in the way of that sometimes. And I'm hoping that maybe these changes that I try and make will actually allow me to get out a bit more. But I was already getting out a good bit. I appreciate the input though, because it genuinely, like, I will say this, guys, you know, I've always been quite the introverted person. But boy, when I tell you, just going out, taking a walk, and getting some good nature sun in hits, man. That stuff hits. It feels great. Except for if the weather sucks a little. If the weather sucks a little, it's not a good time. Let yourself get better without letting us get in the way. Take your well-deserved break. Thank you, guys. I really do appreciate it. I honestly would like to say for the record that I don't really think anything's getting in the way. I think it's my own habits of my personal life getting in the way. You know? Like, I could logistically sit here and say one of the bigger struggles I'm having is, like, you know, I talk to my friends a lot. Oh, that's their fault that they confront me and everything. No, it's not their fault. It's my fault that, you know, I could be in a call, get out of a call with a friend. A couple hours later, I'm getting in with a call with another friend. I'm not giving myself space. Just because to me, like, it just was always instinct, and I just need to, like, take a moment to give myself space, figure out what I need to do, because I stand by this, guys, you know. I feel there's obviously people that you can care about, that you really, really love, and who are near and dear to your heart, but I also feel as if no one in this world should ever be more important to someone for you than yourself. Like, if there's anyone you feel as if you should make sure is in check in your life, it's just yourself. You know, you could have someone insanely close to you, but the problem is everyone around you isn't guaranteed to stay. And I think that's, I forgot what I was going to say. Lost my train of thought because I saw a chat message that I actually wanted to read. Frick! Sorry, I'll read it now. You're the only one holding yourself back from doing incredible things. You're in control and can tackle whatever challenges you want when you want to. Honestly, dude, that is true words. And big words. I much respect SPG. Much respect. I've always had a lot of respect for you, even since before, you know, you knew I knew about your content, but, like, no, I much appreciated, like, genuinely. You're a real one. I have so many friends. It's because you're awesome. Hey, much appreciated. Problem is, I spend way too much time with those friends, and I don't spend as much time caring about myself. So I need to fix that. And hopefully it's just something I can work towards. Again, maybe get my diet in check, anything of that sort. It's not going to be immediate. I'm still probably going to struggle a little bit starting out, but I do think one of the most important steps is, like, guys, if you see me just offline on Discord for a little bit, you know why. I just need time away. Like, I was making excuses to myself. The way that, because again, I talked to myself about wanting to take that sort of Discord break a couple days ago, and it kind of, I didn't commit for very specific reasons. It was essentially a situation of how do I word this? I needed time to myself, so I'm not gonna touch Discord, but I still kept Discord open. That's not gonna help you. And then I was like, oh, but my girlfriend, my girlfriend, I don't want to not be by her side, you know, it's the girl. And then I realized to myself, I'm like, well, you spend way too much time with her. Just the same as the friends. Give yourself space. She may be your girlfriend, but like, you gotta give yourself space. This sounds like the story of Twitter user saying they're gonna stop using Twitter. Listen, man. I get where you're coming from. Big difference. Listen, I'm not personally affected nearly as much. A little bit it can affect you. I'm not nearly as much affected by going on Twitter 24/7. I think Discord is one of those weird things where it's like, I go on it for a good bit and I don't have a problem with it, but then you look at moments like now and I'm like, okay, it's starting to catch up. Because I'm not giving myself space. I can still give myself space and look on Twitter for 5 seconds and then put my phone down. I can still do that. I mean, Twitter is especially just, you can't get it away from anything negative right now due to Technoblade. The only time you'll hear me mention something about Technoblade this stream, by the way. Don't let that be a big topic, please, chat. I don't want a bunch of Technoblade stuff in my stream at the moment. I don't even touch Twitter. You are doing yourself a service, probably. As much as I'll admit that Twitter has not affected me as much as probably the average social media user. It's probably for the best that you don't. But yeah, no. I'm gonna. I know this again was kind of a short stream. Hey, it's like what, only roughly 12 minutes shorter than the last stream. Wow. And all we did was talk, chat. I just want to say, just straight up on a very real note, thank you guys for just being here, being members of this channel. Because again, no matter how many ups and downs I'm going to go through with this channel, man, there's never been a moment where I've hated this channel or hated the people that follow me. You know what I mean? Like, you guys are great, and I can't express how much your support that you've all given me over the years has really meant to me. And I just hope to continue doing some great content in the near future. And I hope you guys are excited for that as well. But yeah, thank you guys so much again for just allowing me to come on here and just talk for a little bit. I haven't really done a stream like this since when I used to complain every 5 seconds about everything back in 2020. Those were, listen, I'm okay with doing it occasionally like this, but good God, I did it like every stream back in 2020, and that was not good. That was like, I get venting, but I was venting so much to the point where it felt like it was more of your guys' problem than mine. And that's not good when you have a bigger audience. That's just not good. So yeah, good to hear you have some pride in what you've accomplished. Always do, man. I always do, especially ever since we hit 100K. Listen, I'm still a firm believer that even if somehow the channel just poofed tomorrow, I feel good knowing just how many people we've been able to entertain and even commit to feeling entertained. 104,000 people? That's a lot. That's a freaking lot, dude. I don't know, it's huge. And I don't take a single bit of it for granted, man. Love you guys. I really, really do. But with all this sappy talk being said and done, because I could probably go on for hours being sappy, I'm gonna get out of here, guys. I'm gonna go chill, look around Discord just a little bit more. And then I think I'm officially going to try and distance myself from that stuff for a little while. So, I love you guys. And I hope to see you guys hopefully soon. It shouldn't take a million years. I don't think it will, but I'm just gonna, head on out here. The greatest thing about you is how humble you are. Oh, my heart. Thank you. I try to stay as humble as I can. But yeah, I hope to see you guys here very, very soon. Hope you all have a great day. It's morning for me, but for some of you, it might be like afternoon. I don't know. For me, it's morning. So for all of you peeps who are like maybe 2 hours ahead of me or 2 hours behind me, whatever, hope you have a great morning and just a great day overall. And to all the rest of you, I love you guys to death. And I hope to see you soon. Bye-bye, guys.